Good morning, Grand Rising. It is Kitchen Counter Oracle off on the weekly grind. I figured I would go ahead and get the full moon check-in started because I looked at my calendar, I looked at what I got to do around the house, and it's like, ooh, we got work to do. So you know what we're going to do? Make it work. So if I got to do some field trips, then I got to do some field trips. Which brings me to this. This is for water signs. This could be you. This could be the cross watcher. Water could be anywhere in your chart. You either resonate or you don't. I genuinely do not care. Okay, water signs. Like in a nutshell, someone just... they want to know how you overcame something. They want to know how you do something. What do you do with your finances? What do you do with your house? How are you paying for this? How are you paying for that? And water, I'm just going to be water, cross watcher. I don't care. As long as you are paying attention to a life yours will never be. Ooh. Little chihuahua coming down the road. Somebody here just may be really naive because my neighbor's chihuahua is just trotting down the street. One of the 2 times a day where the traffic is the absolute busiest without a care in the world. So somebody here just may be super naive or just inexperienced, wet behind the ears, greenhorn, etc. It's like they know the dangers, but they just keep doing shit anyway. But basically, I keep wanting to say Capricorn, but this is a Cancer. This is for Cancer. You could have Capricorn in your chart. You could be a north or south node in either one of those signs. Again, don't give a rip. Here we go. Cancer, you're obsessed with another person's finances. You're just digging through business that's not yours. And because of you digging through things that are not yours, well, I hate to break it to you, now you're having your stuff combed through by the authorities, I might add. See, I have been getting channelings for over a year. The webs we weave by way of wire. So if you have like a bunch of wire transactions and whatnot, those are being investigated. And also those you have wired money to are being investigated. Same thing with your Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo transactions. Dare I say the IRS is involved. And I'm hearing the PPP loans too. So, I mean, that is some shit I don't like to be involved in. But that's kind of what happens. Like, you tried to find out another person's beeswax in terms of finances, their material assets, and now yours are being combed through with the IRS. There could be some fraudulent loans that went through that shouldn't have. I mean, in today's world, it's not an easy thing to pull off, but hey. But the thing is about a fraudulent loan is those get investigated at some point. So somebody may be getting investigated for past shenanigans that, well, may or may not be long overdue. Because you gotta sit there and think. We really do pay for the past in some way, shape, or form, whether we want to or not. This person could have blonde hair, blue eyes. Moving on. Pisces, you or somebody has an insane emotional attachment. In my opinion, when Pisces is distorted, they're manipulative. They have like a little bit of a dreamy mindset, like they daydream a lot. I'm hearing maladaptive daydreaming. I don't know, like when you sit and think, some of this stuff is more common than you think it is. So when you have a person trying to make you feel like an oddball because like you're the only one who does that, there's a very strong possibility they're guilty of it too, because that is it's a coping type of mechanism, so to speak. But my thing is, whenever I feel myself going down that rabbit hole in a manner of speaking, I just get my pen and my paper out and I start writing shit down. I guess that's just like, I don't know, the ability to transmute in me, but not everybody has this ability. And some people really do get themselves wrapped up into this false illusion. And the harder you try to bring them out of this falseness, the more resistant they get. And sometimes you just really got to leave folks right where they're at. You got to, it's like, okay, 2 + 2 is 5. You are absolutely correct. Pick yourself up, take your belongings, and go. It's like the people who believe you to be a bad person because of what somebody else said. Ooh. Okay, Pisces, you or somebody may have attacked another person because of what somebody else said or did. And that's not consequence-free. Because the person that was being badmouthed, they removed themselves from the equation entirely, but the problem is still there. It means they weren't the problem. I mean, you have to forgive yourself for the part you played. Like, because not only do you have to forgive yourself, you have to like be really honest about the part you have to play in the equation and the damage it may have brought to another person's life. And you may be stuck in the past, but this person is moving on with their life. And I'm getting something about 4 to 8 years. So you or somebody may have been stalking a person for 4 to 8 years, or they've been stalking you. Some of it is cyber. For some, it's spiritual. Like they've been using tarot, coffee grounds, tea leaves, like any form of divination possible to keep tabs on somebody, and somebody's household may be in utter turmoil because somebody just will not let go. I mean, because nobody wants to be stuck in anything false, especially when it's costing them like a bunch of finances and stuff like that. Like, nobody is going to keep a false illusion going if there is no benefit. So when people tap into their all business side, am I making a profit or am I not? If I'm not, we're cutting our losses and we're going. And somebody just cannot cope with the fact that they have been labeled as a loss and cut off. So, and just because you have good intentions, it does not mean you are right. Because a lot of times I have found personally that the people who act in the name of good intent and stuff like that, they have a secret vendetta. So, and on top of that too, there's at least a couple of folks that are guilty of spell work via the moon. And dare I say, death magic. And you know what? That's your karma. And for one in particular, yes, your kids are being affected by that, and you know what? It's not my problem or anyone else. That is 100% you. And with that, moving on, Scorpio. Again, with the pocket watching energy. Again. I mean, Scorpios are fixed signs and stuff like that, but this could be, I'm wanting to say Taurus and Leo. Not really getting Aquarius this time around, but like mainly Taurus and Leo. Somebody is out here trying to block another person's finances and stuff like that, mess up their creativity, distort their chakras, and that's because they're genuinely wronged about a person, and you know what? They're afraid of looking stupid, and you know what? It is what it is. And for one person in particular, this person is very mad that daddy's money can't buy spiritual rank. It might buy you streams, it might buy you follows, it might buy you engagement on your platforms. Because I'm hearing bots from Indonesia. Bali is in Indonesia. There's only one karmic person I know that resides there, and you know what? He's irrelevant. He's a cockroach. Moving on. But, I don't know what a lot of folks' beef is. Like, those who have more immaterial assets and stuff like that, they always get jealous. Like, this is a Nepo kid. Like, the Nepo kids are going to be the death of the entertainment industry. Mark my words. The Nepo kids will be the death of music, acting, and modeling. They didn't get what they got on talent. They got what they got because of who their parents are. I mean, because like honestly, because anytime I see a Nepo kid, is it anything personal? No, but it's just like you can look at them and their aura and stuff like that and see just There's no talent. Where's the talent? Where's the substance? There's no substance. So somebody knows that either a Scorpio can see this, or someone is seeing this about a Scorpio, and they're just trying to do a whole smear campaign in the spirit, so that way they already appear to be something they're not. And that's not consequence free in terms of karma. Can a Leo be humbled at some point? Yes, they absolutely can. They may be tough to take down, but they can be humbled. And the thing about water is water puts out fire. Water does not keep fire going. And the only way to keep a fire burning in water is to throw some oil in that bitch. but eventually that too can be put out. See, the thing is, flames cannot go under, they have to stay on top. So basically, a fire is trying to stay burning on top of a water sign, but at the same time, it's like, if this water sign has fire in his or her chart, you're fucked. Because you find the right one, they will put you in your place. Again, you find the right water sign, they will put fire in their place. Especially if they have Capricorn and Libra in their chart. Because there's some people who take the zodiac signs of karma in their chart a little too seriously. I'm here to bring karma. People like me are going to look at you like you are 3 sheets to the wind. Cuckoo. Especially if we are not doing anything to you and you're just over here trying to wreck everyone's stuff because of stupid things like raw talent, genes I can't do nothing about, and I ain't talking. Sorry, y'all. And we ain't talking denim jeans. I'm talking GENES. As in, you got a problem with the way you look, you go take that shit up with your mama and your daddy. Do not come over here projecting that bullshit. Because also what I'm getting, it's men jealous of women. And I am so sick and tired of this bullshit. It's men who want to be the divine feminine and all that jazz. Like, I'm so sick and tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. See, y'all want to be catered to and be in receptive energy like a woman, but you still want to be viewed as a man, a masculine man at that. And that's just, it's like, I'm sorry, dude, what now? You are one or the other. You don't get to be both. You're either feminine or you are masculine. And some of you need to learn how to balance both in the energies. And you're not doing it. Again, with the blonde hair and the blue eyes. I don't know what it is. But y'all getting on my nerves. Y'all getting on my nerves. Because somebody here is using their status to have people shadow banned. Like they're still, like they're not trying to get your accounts shut down. But they're trying to get you shadow banned. Like your content just cannot gain any traction. And again, here comes karma. You cannot purchase your way out of karmic debt. You're trying to hide another person because they don't align with your politics, your spiritual beliefs. And I mean, it's just so fucking stupid, because then you sit there and wonder why that person doesn't like you, and it's because you're trying to control them. Congratulations, you have caught the wrath of a high-ranking person in the spirit. You really think God is going to let you off the hook? No questions asked? Nah. So again, either this is a Scorpio that's doing it, or it's somebody doing this to a Scorpio. Because you find the right Scorpio, like especially those with a Scorpio stellium. If you're trying to send death to a Scorpio, I'm sorry, like it's a genuine joke. It's genuinely funny at this point. You're trying to cause death to the zodiac sign of death and transformation. Okay, I see what this is. You're trying to control the transformation of a person. Way to go, stupid. Because instead of making that person into more of what you're comfortable with, that person is now saying, fuck this and fuck you. And they have become a more intensified version of what you're intimidated by. And you know what? This is basically why you just need to leave folks alone and respect individuality. Because it is always an insecure little twat that does this shit. But then they sit there and wonder why this person is just not changing to what they want them to change. It's like, I want to manifest this, I want to manifest that. It's like, you ain't manifesting shit. Until you can learn to respect that not all spiritual journeys are the same, you're going to keep getting a version of that person you're intimidated by. Because it's not about that person being softer and more delicate. It's about you getting your head out of your own ass and realizing that people are allowed to be who they are. Everyone heals differently. And if you're like me, you're just anti-bullshit. You're hippie, but with a modern day flair. And you know how to bathe properly. You know how to use deodorant. You know how to brush your teeth, wash your hair, comb your hair, and so on down that line. Like, even if your hair turns into a frizzy mess, it's still clean. Unlike this part, because this might very well be the Leo. Like, I've been picking up on a Leo that is morbidly challenged when it comes to proper hygiene, and like, it's the hippie side of bad hygiene. The white colonizer that needs to be taught how to bathe by the indigenous population. Oh, God. This is a colonizer mindset. Oh, Jesus. I gotta go to work. I'll catch y'all later. Leo, I'm gonna have so much fun with y'all when I get into the fire signs. Doodles.